I suppose sort of leads on to my next question, that relating to password management, obviously that's a space I'm in, but the ACSC does provide the guidance around the use of password managers, although it's not in the E8. What's your sort of view around it, either personal or, within ASD, around the use of password managers more generally?
Well, in 2024, I feel, even as a lay user, but also as a parent, I am drowning under the password for this, password for that, app for this, app for that, in that process. Password managers help take away some of those headaches and allow a centralized collection, but also securing of those passwords, that make consuming, those services easy and safe, but not reusing the basic mistakes that we see over and over again. In ASD, we've got, we're pretty famous for coming up with ciphers. That's our core business, right? So, with your password and multi-factor, that creates a string that's sort of takes it beyond the point, and then you bring in and introduce phishing resistant sort of multi-factor, and that's the gold standard. That's what we encourage. But coming back, right, they're all layers, and you can't give away each individual bit of the layer without inheriting some level of risk, and reusing passwords is a terrible practice. But same, we did probably, I think it would have been 3 years ago now, we adjusted our own advice and moving away from complex passwords associated with those sort of things, and moving to things like passphrases, not only for the cryptographic value, but also the ease of operation for users and customers. So coming up with 4 simple words and stringing them together, donkey, lizard, yellow duck, right? But they produce a string that is long, it's robust, it's defensible, but not reusing that is also the key. So don't think that I've got a really good passphrase so I can just spray it everywhere. And that's where we're seeing that sort of password spraying attack and people having their credentials stolen. Because remember, those passwords sit within the accounts and applications that you're using, and you've got to rely on those organisations protecting them as well. So password managers are vital in helping you have different passwords for all your platforms, but also just make it easy to use. That's one of my biggest bugbears in, sort of modern advice and guidance, is we've got to find ways to make it practical, easy and consumable. Otherwise, it's not effective security in its own.